Hey guys, what's up? I wanted to share a little video today from my favorite place in all of Northeast Los Angeles, Glassell Park, and I'm sitting in my living room, which is my favorite place in all of Glassell Park to be. And I wanted to bring a little something to you guys today that God has shown me recently, and I hope it's encouragement to some of you. Psalm 139 says, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." This is one of my favorite chapters in the entire Bible, and so I've read it over and over again, and then just recently I was reading it again, and God showed me something that I've never seen in this passage before, where David the psalmist says, "Your works are wonderful." Before, I've always thought that when he said works, he meant like the works of nature. For example, the sea, or the stars at night, or a thunderstorm, or the mountains. I can see the mountains right out of my window here in my living room. Or I thought maybe David was referring to the amazing miracles that God did for the children of Israel. Like, for example, when he led them through the Red Sea on dry land when the Egyptians were chasing after them, trying to kill them. Which those are amazing. Nature's amazing, and the miracles of God in the Old Testament are incredible. But if you look at this scripture, and you look at verse 13, Psalm 139, verse 13, David says, "For you created my inmost being." He's talking to God about himself. And then a little bit later on, he goes on to say how my frame was not hidden from you. He's praying to God, and he says, "When I was made in the secret place." And I realized that when David said, "Your works are wonderful," that work that he's talking about, that's you, and that's me. That work that David is talking about is how incredibly marvelous you are, because you are made in the image of God, and you are made to be wonderful. He has made you to be wonderful. Now, David was saying something to God that God already knew because God had made him. But I would like to suggest to you that sometimes we have to preach to our souls. And in this case, David was praying to God for the benefit of his own soul, because his own soul needed a reminder, and his own soul needed to know, you know what? You are wonderful. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Another way to translate the word fearfully is reverently. So a good way to translate this passage would be, God has made you reverently marvelous. When God formed you, when he made you when you were inside of your mother's womb and you were just this tiny and even smaller as you grew, he made you with such an intense reverence, and he made you with purpose, and he made you because he wanted you to be exactly how you are. He made you in his image. He wants you to know that you are created to be marvelous. You are created to be wonderful, and nothing can change that. Nothing can take that away. So if you don't know Jesus today, this is the reality about you, and if you want to get to know him better, ask someone around you that knows Jesus. Send me a message. I think you can do that on YouTube. Can you do that on YouTube? Send me a message, leave a comment. If you don't know Jesus, this is still the truth about you, that you are made in his image. You are fearfully or reverently made with awe and wonder. So today, just say it to yourself. Say this: I am wonderful. Say it out loud. It might feel a little bit weird at first, but say it out loud because it's true. God has made you with wonder. So live in that today. If this has been an encouragement for you, maybe share it with someone who needs some encouragement today. Love you guys. Take care.